Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Uncle CP podcast. I'm Unc.
I'm CP.
What's up, brother?
You already know the vibes.
What's going on, baby?
I ain't miss your
Cheesy
hand that
West
time.
on the ones and twos. 3 episodes in.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That first episode, I'm telling you.
Wow, your hand was there for a minute. I seen that the other day. I was cracking up.
Cheesy, what's up, bro? bro. Each week, each episode, you gonna come here with new, higher energy. You getting better. Our lovely co-host Tiff is not here this episode. She had to handle some business. I think she'll be back. I don't know if she'll be back. I don't know. I don't know if she thinks she'll be back.
No, this nigga gonna get us copyrighted, bro. You played like a whole minute and a half of the song. Don't sue us, Blast. We ain't got nobody like that.
That was Blast we was playing. Don't sue us. Anything, tell Cheesy to edit that out. What's up, man? I'm hungry. Shit. What's up, man?
And I'm the opposite. I just ate. So I'm good. You know what I mean? Gucci, you feed me.
What's up, man? How you feeling, brother?
I'm good, man.
How the fam?
It's straight, man. I'm feeling good because before I ate, I napped. So, like, you know what I mean?
Motherfucker get a nap.
You already know. I have to. You have to. When you come in here and you got to deal with him,
that's crazy.
You have to, like, mentally prepare yourself.
Some type of 2-year-old. This is out of pocket.
You know what I mean?
Cheesy, how you feeling, man? You on Batman vibes today or you on Joker vibes?
He said you secretive like Batman.
Oh, God. Yeah, so he on Batman vibes again.
We gotta get a chance of Mike, man.
He do. He want to be so secretive in CIA and all that.
Next episode, we gotta get him a mic.
No, we gonna do an episode just for Cheesy. You know? Just Cheesy.
He ain't gonna say nothing to that, Joe. He ain't gonna say nothing.
60 minutes of nothing. Quiet. Nigga breathing. Just shit.
Next topic.
Man. Well, August great and shit. You know. I'm glad to be back. Kind of miss y'all. You know, miss the gang and shit like that. Eventually, we gonna do it every week. Hopefully. Shit good though, man. Got some shit to get into today. We got a guest appearance today too as well for the audience. Our first guest for the Uncle CP podcast. We'll introduce him later on when he get here. Friend of mine and shit like that. Let's get right into it, man. So I ain't gonna lie and say we got a lot to unpack because ain't shit been going on in the world but these UFO sightings and Cheesy president falling up the steps and shit going into the plane.
That was hilarious. Because he did it in slow motion.
First of all, why is the president hanging out in Poland?
You can do that. You the POTUS.
I think he was high. I think he was fried.
Might have been.
I think he
might have been.
There. And he was in Amsterdam too earlier this year. Fell at the steps.
As he should.
You know.
As he should.
Shit like that. All right, so we 2 months into the new year. How we feeling?
I'm good. As far as the new year, the year's been going good. I think the consistency with the pod, I think that's dope. Because before, we wasn't really keeping up with it like we were supposed to. We was doing it, but like the different things that we doing, the money that we putting into it, the different relationships that we building, with Tiff and her company and. Like we having guests now and things of that nature. We got this pod space.
We traveling with it.
And stuff. So I'm definitely grateful and I'm happy for the path that we are on with this podcast. My life in general, I'm happy. I'm just in a good space. Neck muscle. But no, I'm in a good space. I'm good. How about you? What's up with you?
I'm in a great fucking space here.
I ain't like how that started off with that deep breath.
No, my fault. Pause on that. There's a pause. Listen, man.
Shout out to the Chinks.
Listen, man. Uncle's in a there you go. Uncle in a great fucking space to start the new year, man.
I don't know what I'm gonna say this potty.
There's nothing to complain about. Like really just second off. Piggyback off what you said about the pod, I'm definitely happy about the consistency. Still some things to work out, still some more groundwork to do. but we getting there.
Sure.
Each pod episode, each week for real, because we steady doing the behind the scenes work and
listen,
shit like that.
If y'all loyal followers, then that means y'all follow our Instagram. And if y'all seen that Instagram, y'all seen niggas was going up over the weekend. I mean, it ain't all complete yet.
Yeah, it ain't all complete yet, but
niggas
shout
is
out
going up this weekend. You feel me?
shout out to SE
Productions. Shout out to
Tiff, the leader of the
Tiff.
crew.
Everybody
Jay,
that came, Jay,
Jersey Share,
Bree, Naya, Kim,
MD.
Yeah, that's Naya.
I call it MD.
Yeah, that was weird. Jarek. Who else? I feel like I'm missing. Drizzy. I mean, just everybody that was in that joint, man. Like you all gonna get to know them as well. We all gonna have them on the pod. So,
yeah, for sure. And y'all gonna get a chance to meet them and at our event that we got coming up.
That too.
In May. We doing a fundraiser for Uncle CP show. Well, we gonna have some vendors out there. So, look out for that more information on that shit like that, date, time, and ticket prices for the event.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Overall, I'm glad that my guy is doing good. 10+ years in with CP. 7 years in with Chance, I think. Feel like a lifetime. Can't get rid of this motherfucker. Love you, brother. Cheesy is good. He ain't gonna speak. I ain't gonna ask him, but Cheesy is good, y'all. To our viewership out there, Cheesy.
I know
West
I can
is
rob
good.
a bank with Chance.
Yeah, you can. I'm telling you.
He ain't gonna say nothing.
Ain't gonna say nothing.
He ain't gonna say
nothing.
Nothing in the joint.
I mean, I'm good. It worked for me. No, shout out to all my guys though. I ain't gonna too many names. Y'all know who y'all is. The guys. More, niggas family now, man. You know how that go. Shout out to everybody that ain't family. That's just supporters and tune in every week. Y'all probably tired of us posting about the pod or me sending y'all direct links and shit like that. Don't look at me like that, Cheese. You give a fuck. I'm doing what I need to do. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get us a $500 million contract with Bristol Sports, like Wallow and Gilly. You know what I mean? Not to be pocket watching, but
Barstool, I apologize for him fucking your name.
Oh shit, I fucked that name up. My fault. Barstool, I apologize. No, it's the Barstool Sports. Just say Barstool Sports.
You said Bristol.
Oh shit, my
fried. he been fried all day.
Man, I'm having a great
off of
day,
contact.
man.
That's the crazy thing. Ain't even direct.
It might
it's
be
just
this
contact.
fucking the hoodie. This is a hoodie I had on that when we had that one meet. Yeah, great time. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to the marathon, Nipsey, RP Nipsey. Black on everything. Black on.
Enough with the rambling. Let's start it. What's up? What's the first thing you talk about today?
So listen, man. I fight this guy right here. Don't get enough credit for his career that he deserves.
I disagree, but go ahead.
Jamie Foxx.
Oh, I thought you were talking about somebody else. I definitely agree with you on that one.
Yeah, who you thought talking about?
Drake.
I don't have that. I told you at the time. You bullshitting about that. But no, man. I fight Jamie Foxx don't get enough credit for his career, what he has done for music, entertainment. Something else that he did that's out of those two. I can't remember, but yeah, I feel like he don't get enough credit. I think he deserves credit like Denzel get.
No.
That's too far?
Yes. You're not gonna do that, bro.
More credit than Will Smith?
No. You don't deserve more credit than Will Smith. No.
I feel like Jamie Foxx. If you gonna go top. Now I ain't say better than Denzel.
You saying he deserves the same credit as Will Smith and Denzel? Really think about that.
At least Will. Not Will?
No.
So he'll be third to the two of them.
He can be.
No, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not. What I'm saying career wise is Jamie Foxx, first person to be Jamie Foxx show, which was funnier.
Now I'm gonna say Jamie Foxx show because I'm older. Back then it was Fresh Prince.
I wouldn't even say back then it was because I think the original Fresh Prince was more life lesson than Jamie Foxx show.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying back then. If we talking about just pure comedy, listen, you can't. All right, Jamie Foxx all around talent. There's nobody that's in black entertainment that compares, because there's nobody that can play music, make music, act and do comedy and can do that all at the same time.
Right.
So I don't think there's nobody. The only probably person that's probably closest to him is maybe Childish Gambino.
Will Smith acting and made music.
But Will Smith is not like,
important in music like Jamie is.
yeah. His music is not like, Jamie can sing a song. Jamie can write a song, sing a song. He can get in that video and act, and that video can be funny. True. All just about one song. Will Smith don't have that kind of swag. So I think, like I said, the closest is probably Childish Gambino. But I don't think Childish Gambino even has the talent that Jamie Foxx has. So for me, if you want to say he's the most all-around talented black entertainer, I would agree. But if we just going to talk about Denzel and Will Smith, because they only act. Jamie is nowhere close to them in acting. His resume ain't nowhere close to neither one of them. Like, to get
on what side are we talking about? Acting. Well, just acting overall.
Just
yeah.
acting
overall is not Denzel. Yeah,
that's all they do.
I don't think nobody that's black resume is on the level of Denzel when it comes to acting.
I'm pretty sure it's somebody. Sidney Poitier. It's people that's.
But do they have like a? Love Samuel. Do them people y'all name have an iconic movie that you could continuously go back and watch and never get tired of it? Which movie is that?
Depending on what you like.
Snakes on a Plane. Eh. With the couple next door. That was a good movie. But I'm like something like cause Training Day is like such a staple in.
Preacher's Wife.
Preacher's Wife, Equalizer 1 and 2. I don't know. I think it's because we just view Denzel as just like he's like the Barack of acting.
He's the
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Oh no, for sure. Who would Mount Rushmore actors? That's a good set way. Black actors. Yo, shout out to Forrest Whitaker, Godfather Harlem was fucking dope. All right, the Mount Rushmore of acting. We was doing black actors. Yo, Liz, what? Cheese, you finished?
Yeah, I got Denzel, Will Smith. I like Forrest Whitaker. And I don't really know another one that could probably take that one. I guess you can put
Samuel.
Yeah, Samuel. How many people on Mount Rushmore?
4. Wait a minute, that CP, what you got?
So I got Denzel, Will.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put Sidney Poitier in there. He's the first black actor to get an Oscar. That means something. And then I got Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman been old as long as I've been living. He been old for forever, bro. And I got Lawrence Fishburne top 5. He 5B just cause his catalog is so important. Star Wars, Boys in the Hood, just other stuff. Blackish, like he's still acting today. So I got him like 5B.
All right. Denzel, Will, Samuel L. My 4th. I'm had to do it, man. I think Eddie Murphy.
As an actor?
I think, yeah, man.
No, bro. Bro, you tripping.
Ain't comedy ain't acting? Cause you got comedy movies?
It is, but his acting, like, what's a good acting that he did? Like,
I guess because I'm a big fan of the Beverly Hills Cop series. Besides the third one, I hated it, but the first,
I don't feel like he has, like,
a staple movie.
I don't feel like he got a staple movie. I don't feel like he got range. Because tell me something that he did that's dramatic. Yeah, like, what's something that he did that was dramatic?
Oh, you got a point there. I can't think of a dramatic.
That's what I'm saying.
Eddie movie.
Life was funny.
I mean, no, he got a staple movie with Coming to America.
Coming to America is not drama. It's not dramatic. But then again, you could say the same thing about Denzel because Denzel don't got nothing funny.
Nah, he got two guns.
No, Two Guns. That wasn't Denzel. That's Samuel. That's a John Mark Wahlberg. Oh yeah. You're right. You're right.
You're right.
You do got a comedy, John. I'm thinking about what's the John with Ryan Reynolds and Samuel?
I know what you're talking about.
Fuck is that John called?
I forgot.
The Protector or no, what the hell is the movie? They did 3 of them. What was it 2? Remember when he was protecting Samuel L. Jackson from getting assassinated? Safe House. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so I said Will Smith, Samuel L. Jackson, Denzel. And my third gonna have to be Jamie Foxx then. My fourth, honestly. Have to be Jamie Foxx.
All right, Bucko.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Jamie Foxx.
It's just because you saying I disagree with you because you saying the Mount Rushmore of acting. Jamie is not on the Mount Rushmore of acting. Outside of Ray, which was dope, which is his best. He's the best all-around entertainer, period. Like, there's nobody that can do everything that he can do. But as far as acting, he's not the best actor. So that's why I'm saying, like, how is he in your Mount Rushmore when he's not the best actor?
I can't think of no other black actors really for real.
You had the list in front of you.
I know, but none of them like really got something that I could write. I could be hype about. Like Martin, like he don't got no drama.
So, Forrest Whitaker, you love Godfather of Harlem.
I do. But outside of that, I don't really like. And the movie he did with 50 Cent, that was like, okay. But
What about Jason's Lyric?
he was in it?
He was the drunk boy with the one leg that beat up Jason's mom.
I don't remember that movie. I ain't watched that, bro. I ain't seen that movie in years.
Man, Wesley Snipes.
You got Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, man, Wesley my first. Sorry, Jamie. Jamie could be, I don't even know, top 5. I don't know.
Forrest Whitaker and Black Panther. I'm cool. You bugging. You
Was
bugging.
he in Black Panther?
Yes.
Oh, in the beginning with the, what is it?
Forrest
Michael
Whitaker
B.
over
Dad
Wesley
or something like that. The brother? Wasn't he the brother?
His uncle, yeah.
Uncle, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Forrest Whitaker over Wesley Snipes for me. Yeah, it's a lot of niggas you could have chose from me. You choosing Jamie Foxx.
Michael Clark Duncan. Piece of that man.
Danny Glover.
No.
James Earl Jones. Correction. I said Lawrence Fishburne was Darth Vader. It's James Earl Jones. My fault. Terrence Howard. Jeffrey Wright.
I was thinking Terrence Howard.
Jeffrey Wright.
I was going to keep it a bit. I was thinking Tay Diggs.
Nigga, Jeffrey Wright. I'm going to keep saying that nigga. He be talking different language. He be speaking different languages.
I would say Ren's Tate, but he died and everything.
This nigga Jeffrey Wright was on Breaking
He
Bad,
died.
bro.
He ain't top 4. That, I don't know.
That's it, man.
That's pretty much.
He on everything, bro. Everything. The Rock.
No.
He better than Jamie Foxx.
As an actor?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Bro.
Fuck no.
What?
He the reason why Fast and Furious is horrible now.
Cool.
Hell no.
Cool.
Ain't no cool.
Listen. First of all, that's not true. That's not true. Fast and
Bro,
Furious.
they had to come up with some bullshit once he signed on for 5 more movies,
all,
and they came up with
that's
some
cool.
bullshit.
That's cool, but
it was
he
in
already,
space with an American muscle.
Listen, at the end of the day,
Like,
The Rock, his catalog is way better than Jamie's, bro. How can you argue that?
That don't mean he a better actor.
How not?
Just because he do more movies, I mean he a better actor.
He
bro.
has all different kinds of movies.
Yeah, they don't. All the movies are not good.
Give me another one outside of the Fast and Furious. That's not good.
That shit he did with the little girl, like the dad and all that. He was a football player. That shit
Bro,
was
that's
right.
a kid movie.
Shit was ass.
It's a kid movie.
That shit still was ass.
Like
What
what?
we do?
Bro,
Shit,
if we gonna talk about some corny Jamie Foxx movies, we can.
What?
Cause first of all, the what's the movie? And he had to get the condom.
Boomerang was not corny.
Not
Cut it out.
Boomerang. Not Boomerang.
I mean, not Boomerang.
Tommy Davidson.
You talking about
Vivica A. Fox. Booty Call.
Booty Call. That wasn't corny, yo.
That movie was
No, it
garbage,
wasn't,
bro.
No, it wasn't.
That movie
Nah,
was garbage, bro.
That's a hood
Is
classic.
You
You
crazy,
tripping.
bro?
That's a hood
That
classic.
movie was garbage, bro.
That's a hood
Him
classic.
and Held Up, or whatever it's called, when he was at the gas station, and they held the gas station up. Trash. That movie he in on Netflix where he's supposed to be fighting this electronic. Trash. That's my point. That shit been up there for about 2 years and you ain't even think to look at it. But that's your top 4. Come on, bro.
I said, no, he not my top 4. I've fixed that, but he not. I'm not gonna say The Rock a better actor than Jamie Foxx.
The Rock got Scorpion King.
Fuck.
Are we serious, bro?
I'm dead serious. I could have made that in the hood.
Are you serious,
I
bro?
could have. We can go make that right after this episode.
First of all,
with cheesy camera.
First of all, let's be real. When The Rock was The Rock, he was acting the whole entire time.
The Rock is my greatest wrestler of all time.
Bro.
I'm not gonna
what
take
we
that.
Talking
But
about?
I'm talking about movies. I ain't talking about wrestling, man.
Come on, man.
Moving the goalposts, bro. I'm not
not
going to sit here and say The Rock is a better movie actor than fucking Jamie Foxx. No, I'm not doing it.
Like what?
I'm not doing it, bro. Not doing it, bro.
I'm at the agree with Uncle. The Rock got some hits. The Jamie Foxx got some shit.
All right, hold on. Let me look up The Rock shit.
Bro,
we gonna go. What's his name? Dwayne.
And he on steroids.
So what?
Acting
wise, yes. Y'all niggas is crazy. All right, let's go.
Jamie Foxx got Just Mercy. The Rock don't got nothing better than Just Mercy.
I don't know what that is.
It's the joint when he was in jail. Michael B. Jordan was his lawyer.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
You got Sleepless with D Wade wife in that joint.
He got a Gridiron Gang.
The Django. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Come on, bro.
Yes. The Django.
Come
yes.
on, bro.
Yes.
He got
Citizen.
Skyscraper. Skyscraper was
Hold
good.
on. White House Down wasn't bad.
If you gonna do that, then Rampage.
Rampage.
Cause Channing Tatum was the real
star
star in that.
The Rock ain't got nothing for Miami Vice. You tripping? And Jamie Foxx was in Dreamgirls. Cut it out.
Only
Cut it out.
Only
Cut
thing
it
I
out.
give. Only thing I give. Jamie Foxx over The Rock. I give him Ray. I give him
Ali.
That's Will Smith, bro.
But Jamie Foxx was in it.
That's Will Smith. And I was
Yeah,
that's what I was about to say.
Sunday.
Any given Sunday and Ray. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm giving Jamie Foxx Miami Vice, Law Abiding Citizen, The Django. I'm giving him The Amazing Spider-Man 2 wasn't horrible. Sleepless with Garrett Union in that movie, that action movie. You
What?
got
I'll take him breaking all the rules over that.
Just Mercy. Okay, all right.
I'll take breaking all the rules.
Breaking all
over
the
that.
rules. Then I go Just Mercy with Michael B. Jordan when you trying to get him out of jail. What else he was in? The Robin Hood movie wasn't bad either.
For Rock, I got
Dreamgirls.
For Rock, I got G.I. Joe.
Horrible. Take it back.
I got Gridiron Gang.
It flopped bad in the movies. I give you Gridiron Gang. I'm not giving you G.I. Joe.
I don't know which of the Jumanjis was the best. I guess
the original. That's
the first one.
The one with Kevin Hart is horrible. That flopped too.
I ain't gonna say it's horrible, but it definitely is not better.
I give him San Andreas. Black Adam.
All right, we at 3.
That's a superhero, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jamie Foxx bait. We ain't say bait for Jamie Foxx.
What's that?
See, you don't know Jamie Foxx catalog if you don't know bait.
No, I don't know what that is.
And I'm giving Jamie Foxx booty call. You tripping, bro?
I'm not giving him a booty call, bro.
No, The Rock is not a better movie
That
actor.
is crazy.
Don't got better movies than Jamie Foxx,
That's
bro.
crazy, bro.
He don't, bro.
Walking tall.
It's not better than Miami Vice.
We just saying
What he got? Central Intelligence.
I named 8 movies
With
for
Kevin
Jamie
Hart?
Foxx. Kevin Hart made that movie.
He did too.
I'm saying he was
talking
a
about?
better actor. It was
Come on,
okay.
man.
It was
Come
all
on,
right.
man.
wrestling career in there.
That's exactly what I just said. That's him
That's
acting.
not a movie
That's him
though.
acting, bro.
We talking about movies, bro.
That's what put him into movies.
Oh my god, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So the WWF and WWE just catapults Jamie Foxx movies.
Ex Batista. No, he don't has nothing. Jamie Foxx ain't got nothing to do with wrestling. I'm saying ex Batista, ex John Cena, The Rock.
Yeah,
all
I know.
of them went
They're-
from wrestling and it took them to movies.
Yeah, because of The Rock.
Exactly.
But
so
I'm-
how is that
but-
not acting? How that don't count?
I'm talking about movies.
He's acting. That's what we're talking about. We're just talking about acting.
I'm
period.
still not giving The Rock over Jamie Foxx.
Like, what
bro.
you talking about? I'm not saying.
bro.
I'm not saying he's more talented. I'm just saying his.
I know what you're
his
saying. I'm still not-
filmography is better than Jamie Foxx. Is all I'm
I'm
arguing.
not saying he's a better actor than Jamie Foxx.
I don't think he's a better actor.
I think both styles so different. It's like y'all comparing them. Is like
That too. Because all rock shit is action.
all rock stuff is like
Everything I just named is him jumping off a building. For
Man. The third person on our podcast, Aaron. That's our guest for the day.
man, put the mic on. Put the headphones on. We
He was having his lunch. Was that lunch, bro?
good eats.
Good eats. He getting himself copacetic. We're gonna bring the homie Ant on his joint.
well, I sit right here.
Well, you sit right there if you want. If you want to sit next to me, brother, pause on that. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah, man.
What we talking about next, man? We in the vibe now.
Cause you, I'm sick of you.
We in the groove now.
We was doing good till you.
No, till you start
talking about this rock
put that nigga
over
in your
the,
rock. Till you put that nigga in your
I didn't,
Rushmore.
and then I fixed it.
That's
though.
when you
I
lost
fixed
me.
it and put Forrest Whitaker.
That's when you lost me.
Well, I really might go with Wesley Snipes because if it wasn't for him, Marvel wouldn't be where it's at today. I'm just saying.
Cat.
No, it's
Black people wouldn't be interested
no,
in
no,
Marvel.
no,
You
no,
serious?
no. Marvel was bankrupt before Blade came out.
So you telling me
Marvel was
listen,
bankrupt.
I'm not
you
arguing
got your
that.
phone. You can
I'm
Google
not
it.
arguing
He
that.
saved Marvel.
I'm not arguing that. You mean to tell me Marvel would not be as big as it is today? Did he save them? Yes. That's not the argument.
That is the argument.
That's not
bro.
the argument,
the point
bro.
I'm making. It wouldn't be no Marvel if it wasn't for Blade.
That's cool.
Bro.
We're not arguing that. But you just said it wouldn't be where it is today. Saving them and where it is today is two totally different things.
I saved you for you to get to where the fuck
No,
you're at today.
no, you didn't. Iron Man did that. Captain America did that, bro.
If
Are
I
you
sa-
serious?
bro,
All
if
them
I
white
sa-
people that
if
got
I
that deal with
saved
Marvel.
you, if I saved you,
All them
from,
white people that love
bro,
Marvel.
can
You
I-
gonna say
can I
Blade
get my
saved
point?
them.
Can I get my point across?
Go ahead.
If I saved you from bankruptcy,
That's why you laughing, because you know that's crazy.
If I saved you from bankruptcy for you
Okay.
to get to where you're at today, what that mean?
That means that I had other stuff, because this ain't come out in almost 30 years.
But I saved you so you could get to the fucking Iron Mans, to the Captain Americas, to the Spider-Mans,
Cool, you
to the
saved me.
Fantastic Fours and all, to
You
the
saved
Daredevil.
me. You saved me.
That's the point I'm making.
I never
saved
argued
Marvel wouldn't have had the chance to get there if it wasn't for Wesley Snipes
So you saying
and Blade.
So I'm just asking, just to be clear.
Yes, he
Just to
saved
be clear.
Marvel. I'm saving
So
this
if Blade,
on the fucking air.
if Blade would have never came out,
Did Blade was part of Marvel? Father?
He is a part of Marvel. He's in Spider-Man.
so
the
if
original
if
comic.
Blade would have never, I'm trying to get what you're saying, because I want the audience to understand what you're saying.
it would have took them. They maybe would have got. They would have got to where they at, but it would took them longer. So, I'm saying that Wesley Snipes saved Marvel for
Okay,
them to be able to move at a faster pace to go get Robert Downey Jr. for Iron Man, to go get what's the boy name for Captain America?
but it's unmute his mic.
Huh?
Unmute his mic.
Oh.
Turn it up.
Mic check.
There you
All
go.
right, there
Yeah.
it go. Oh, yo, we really in. Okay, we in here. I feel like I'm about to rap. I'm gonna get some bars later too. It's really crazy. But all right, who y'all feel like is the most important like Marvel character, like movie wise? I would think it.
Captain America.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was thinking Iron Man over time.
Spider-Man.
Like over time, I started. Oh, I can see that.
Yeah,
Why?
it could be Spider-Man
It's
too.
Spider-Man.
It
Because
could
when
definitely
you
be
really think
Spider-Man,
about
too.
it, Spider-Man really he's in he got something to do with every Marvel character.
Right.
Just about
Right.
the major figures: Captain America, X-Men, Iron Man. Who else? Fantastic Four. He got shit with Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because even in the comic books and original comics, Spider-Man is in he's in Fantastic Four, he's in Daredevil, he's in Captain America, he's in Iron Man, he's in X-Men. Yes.
Who's it? Hold up. Who invented Spider-Man?
He got some stuff with Fantastic Four, like in the comic books. It's the Thing, Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, and Invisible Woman. Is that her name?
I forgot.
But my point I'm making is Wesley Snipes is the reason why Marvel was able to get to where they at today. That's the point I'm making.
I disagree with that.
All right.
He saved
You
them.
don't get Robert Downey Jr. without Blade.
Why?
You don't.
Why?
Because wasn't nobody doing Marvel movies until Wesley Snipes took the chance and said, all right, I do give y'all 3 Blade movies. Which got you, they didn't even have the money to pay Wesley Snipes. That's how fucked up they was bankrupt.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay. But see, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But
You
I
don't
think-
get- you
I
don't-
mean, who is to say that they never would have tried
No,
to come out
they-
with a movie. You feel
Exactly.
No, I'm
like-
not saying that.
too.
I'm saying they would have got there eventually, but because
but
of the
that
success,
did lead to the build up.
that's what I'm.
Like,
That's what I'm
you ain't
saying.
used to see a top celebrity
Wanting to be a Marvel.
wanting to
movies.
be like a Marvel. All right, yeah, I get
That's
what
what
you're
I'm
saying. I get
saying.
what you're saying. Paving the way in a sense.
Yeah, but
I
that ain't.
understand it.
But you saying something totally
Yeah,
different.
but
than
I
what he's
can't
saying.
say that.
You're saying that
I can't agree with that.
exactly.
either.
You saying Wesley Snipes saved them.
You're fucking
But
bankrupt.
economically, now if that's I don't know the facts, but if that's facts,
It is.
then I would say he did. He saved them
he had-
because that mean that he raised his gross income was able to be reinvested into the next movies that they did.
Right.
That's the
So
point.
if they-
That's the point I'm making.
Right.
I will understand that part.
That's
you
the
know
point
what I
I'm
mean?
making.
But you
I'm not
can't-
gonna sit there and say he made because Marvel been around for decades. But I'm talking about like from the movie perspective, they was bankrupt and didn't have nobody to do the Marvel movies. Remember,
Okay.
Fox was in control of Spider-Man
Okay.
with Tobey Maguire and all them. That was never Marvel.
Right.
Marvel was bankrupt during that time. They was
Okay.
able to talk Wesley Snipes or come to agree to terms with Wesley to do the Blades. That Blade did what it did in the box office all 3 times. Even though that third one could have been much better.
Was Wesley Snipes like in debt during that time?
No, that was years. That was like 10, 12 years after when he ran away to Africa. Yeah, he
Africa's the escape spot.
For everybody that got money, must be.
Akon built the whole city over there in Africa. I gotta get over there. I ain't gonna lie. Let's get to it, man. So, Sky to my left. I can't seem to get rid of him. No. We gonna get to it. She gonna cuss me out. She might cuss me out. Whatever. Scott on my left. I'm on record saying or telling him personally and in the gym. One of my favorite boxers all the time. He is now
Crazy.
a musician, manager for artists. Got a nonprofit organization you got going. Then did work with the mayor and stuff like that. My man, Ant Brown. What's up, bro?
Give him some
What's
claps,
up, bro?
Give him some claps.
Yo,
Come on, man.
What's up, bro?
yo, this setup is hot, man. Look, keep going, keep flooding them with content.
Appreciate
Ain't
it,
even
man.
no point that I don't care when it get discouraged and don't stop. This it. Y'all found y'all
Appreciate
niche.
that,
Keep
bro.
going.
Appreciate that a lot.
Appreciate
Don't stop. Like, but yeah, that was a great introduction. And I won't even call myself an artist manager no more, even though I guess you could say that's what I do. But I just like to help, so I like to assist. I would say that because I'm an artist myself, and I don't really think artists need a manager of an artist. When I really look and think about
More
it.
so artists that artists help.
Yeah, exactly. Like just stopping people from running into the same problems I probably ran into.
In the
And
beginning.
yeah, especially on the creative side.
That's what's up, man. So, what you being able to help younger artists and stuff like that? 'Cause I seen you around some people that done blew up, man.
Yeah.
See you around some people that done blew up, man. Cause all right, I listen to other podcasts and stuff like that. They usually mostly are musicians. They say that like artist development is no longer a thing with these big labels and stuff like that. Do you believe that?
Well, no, they don't pay for it. I mean, yeah, nah, they don't pay for it no more. That's why they want to see you developed already. They want to see what you're following. Unless you got one of those, unless you got a song that just did something crazy,
Mhm.
and they can provide the infrastructure then, which is still artist development. Because even when somebody blow up or look like they blowing up at the time,
Right.
they still is working their way up,
Mhm.
and the label is acting as an artist development firm at the same time by providing the touring and the the rehearsal
Putting more
studios
money behind studio time and marketing budget, stuff like
And
that.
I think nowadays it's so, I wouldn't say easy, but anybody is blowing up for a lot of different things and on the music side that you don't really got to be as polished as an artist to really
Mhm.
make it nowadays. So like before, they looking for the artists that know how to
Make a hit
dance,
song.
perform, make a good song. So they got to drop the bag and a choreographer, a vocal coach. They just trying to build the Michael Jackson constantly. Nowadays is like somebody might just be real good at rapping, but their hair might be one specific color, and that's why they blow up. They don't need to really practice and do nothing, but just keep being themselves. So I think that's why a lot of the budget got cut. And, now with this streaming stuff, nobody really buying albums no more.
And TikTok is playing a role in how big of a song do.
Yeah. Oh man,
It's
TikTok.
hurting and killing songs, bro. Cause you'll be on TikTok and hear a song and be like, yo, this joint hot. And then you hear it, this joint is ass. It's hurting and killing. It's hurting and helping songs.
You hear just the
Just that little snippet.
just the
Little
snippet. Be like,
snippet.
yeah, when you go on the song, it might.
Trash.
They got a whole dance to it already for 30 seconds.
Exactly.
Man, I think it's amazing though that like, especially with these young, like Philly is in a hot seat because with the young artists here it did with the TikTok and
for sure.
the whole world was doing TikTok, but it's just something about Philly. Like,
Took it to another level.
we took it to a whole different level,
Mm-hmm.
along with Jersey now too, especially because MC Vert, he the one that produced the I Just Wanna Rock by Lil Uzi.
Right.
And MC Vert is
I didn't know
from
he was
Jersey.
From Jersey.
Yeah, so the culture is just it's doing some great things, man. And I've been paying attention to a lot of people that everybody don't know either. It's a boy named Big Mar. I think he one of the ones that's next up. He remind me of like I mean he got his own style, but he remind me of like a Rod Wave. But it's a lot of talent here, man.
Do you feel like because like the last 10 to 8 years, Atlanta Atlanta has like a hand on the industry and the sound of music like it's coming back like starting to split.
It's a
between the East
whole
Coast.
different ball game now. It's Phillies. Like we're not because you gotta realize it's this dance party wave.
Mm-hmm.
Now every
He's
big
doing
celebrity is doing it.
Yeah, I
It's
just seen
because
Herb.
of Philadelphia. It's because of these.
yesterday trying to do his hips.
It's because of these young people.
Right.
These young people from here, a specific like 5. I could get the names like Philly Goats, the Two Rares, and Rod Jeans and them, just playing around. Just being young, not doing. Just having fun.
Figuring shit
And
out.
it took off, and now the entire world is trying to replicate
Get
that same
sound.
thing in their own way. You
Right.
feel me? So when we look at it, ain't no bigger song than I Just Wanna Rock right now.
Right.
Lil Uzi, and it got that, it got that club, that Philly Jersey club.
Since we talking about I Wanna Rock, do you agree with DJ Drama what he said a couple weeks ago that I Wanna Rock is the new Philly anthem?
Yeah, but I agree with I think Meek said it. He was like, yeah, he's like
They both is the
the Philly anthem. Right now I Just Wanna Rock just did. Is always gonna be somebody that recreates something. Like you can't, and every time something new that's great get created, it don't take away from something that's old that's great to get created.
I don't think Dreams and Nightmare intro took away from Rock the Mic.
Right.
Still probably in them did.
Right.
And I don't know what was before that. Maybe I guess Will Smith Summertime was the Philly anthem.
Right.
Before Rock the Mic. So
Yeah,
I don't think they take away from what was done before, honestly.
And it's cool if it happened. It's not. I don't think it's a thing that the fans picked up. But if the fans pick it up and say this song is bigger than that song, then that's what it is. But I don't think it's really nothing that they worry about too much.
Okay. What's up, man? I know you got a project or something.
Yeah, I just dropped the project actually. It's called New Style. NU Style.
Mm-hmm.
Keep talking. Oh yeah, it's called New Style. NU Style, and it's a combination of some tracks that I, just playing around with different ideas, different melody patterns, and trying to experiment with different sounds. And I plan on dropping every month now because I got songs that's just. Even if they unmastered, I just need to get them out so I can just stop holding on the music, put it out there.
How many songs do you record like in a month? I ain't gonna say a day.
All
but
right.
in a month.
So look, now I'm being 100% honest. I spent a chunk of time not really being as serious with the music because I was building the connections and just trying to get the exec side of things. So I will go a long time not recording. Right. But the most I have recorded in a month is like, if I go every day and bang out like 2, 3 songs, I don't know. It's hard to think about like that. But it's been times where I was going to the studio 3, 4 times a week and just banging out songs. So I know if I had to really just, when it comes to the time where that's 100%, all of the things that I'm doing is just music, then I'll probably be one of the people with a crazy catalog that got like 1,000 songs in his catalog. Is saying,
right. So that comes with to make it to that level, which I believe you well on your way. That would be more so being able. That means you got everything else handled outside. Like you ain't got to worry about marketing and branding, and you can just spend time in the studio and your father now, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
And just be a dad. That's really.
have you tapped into that Jay-Z 444 project yet?
I've been like, what? No, I'm a J guy.
No, all right, so 444 is my favorite J album, right? Outside of the Kingdom Come album.
All right.
And 444 came out the same year Meek Mill Wins and Losses album came out.
Okay.
And we was in a car. Where we was going? I forgot where we was going. He said Meek album was hotter than the 444 album.
All right.
And explain why I said it was hotter.
Because I guess you said it was more relatable.
It's more relatable to regular niggas. Like regular niggas, we don't have that bread. Yeah, streets are just regular niggas. Like we don't have the bread to go get $1 million painting or a $500 painting and let it sit till it get to $1 million and pass it to our kids.
Right.
That might be an aspiration, but we don't have that. But when I listen to Meek, what I listen to, if I'm a street nigga, I get something, I relate to it because I'm a street nigga. If I'm just a regular nigga like me, because I'm not a street nigga.
So I get where you measuring of what's hot. Then yeah, I would give it there. I would give it to Meek. But sonically and what's last and what's gonna sonically and what lasted the longest, and people still talk about 444 album. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't nobody saying about Wins and Losses album.
Now, do you think that's true? But do you think it's because it's Jay-Z?
Yeah, his name carry a lot, but sonically, I critically acclaim. I liked it. I enjoy artists that can take you on certain journeys and educate you at the same time, and it challenge you. It challenge you to listen, and then when you listen a few times, it start to digest on you a little bit more, and then over time, you might research some stuff, and then you be like, "Yo, this boy really telling us everything we really supposed to be focused on."
Right.
Gosh, it never stops. See, never stops.
Busy man, y'all hear it? Y'all hear it?
But Meek was one of my favorite rappers, man. Coming up, watching them in the DVD eras. Like now, I would say it's not too many people that's I think coming out of Philly besides is now him and Lil Uzi is both up there. But I would say Meek is the most influential artist that came from Philadelphia.
Period.
And it's a lot it's a lot to like compete with that because we such a great city. But I'm just thinking about the wave of what happened. Like I just remember everybody going home to watch them DVDs. Like it was just like a big shift.
Yeah, I was going home to watch Reed Downs. I ain't gonna lie.
It was just a big shift, and we were always like, yo, we wonder who gonna make it. Is it gonna be Joey Jihad? Is it gonna be Vodka? Then it was Meek, and then we saw him with MMG and
T.I. Grand Hustle.
I think what makes that time different than the time right now is like because social media is so accessible and to be able to make music is easier. Now everybody making music
out is much easier.
Like back then, like in between beans, getting booked in like 06, from 07 to 2010, that era was the DVD era, the big T-shirts. And we on YouTube trying to see who the next.
Yep.
But that era right there, that's when all of it hit. Then Meek got signed, and once Meek got signed, that's when it all shifted.
Grand Hustle on what?
That's when it all shifted because we thought. Remember, everybody thought Cooley was up. Yeah, he was about to sign with G Unit, so everybody like Cooley next.
50,000 wasn't enough.
And he turned that down.
Crazy.
Once he turned that down, now
you said crazy. What you mean? Like that was a
back then. I think it was crazy for Cooley to turn it down.
You think it's a bad idea? Yes.
Gotta think about it, and from
hindsight, it was
from 03, from 02, early 2000 to like 08. 50 had the industry on Smash. Him and G Unit was at the top of the charts every year in and year out. And Cooley was what considered the third best out the city between Meek, Reed, and him at the time. Some people had Joey Jihad.
Joey Jihad, so it means
go get us.
Yeah. I was a heavy Reed Dollars fan back then. I ain't gonna front, man. And Cooley was hot, but Reed was gonna be the first one to get a deal. But then whatever happened with Reed in his life outside of music, Meek got with T.I., got the co-signs on Flamers and all that with Grand Hustle, and then 2010 is when he signed with MMG. I'm a Boss and all that came out.
I mean, Meek just made better music than all of them. Period.
He did. He was a better song. He was a better songwriter.
Yeah,
than
that
all
goes
of
to
them.
show them songs is important. Like you can know how to rap and everything, but if you
Can't make
can't
a
put a hit
song.
together, then you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Meek definitely got it though. Meek is like, I don't even know how to even compare him to what he is to the city.
I want not to cut you off. If you hear this, that label that you have with Core, Vori, and the young boy from Florida, I hope you don't mess that up. And Young Ro from New Orleans. I hope you don't mess that up, bro. Cause that group, like, you know how I feel about Core music. He one of my favorites all time.
Core is
like,
hot.
We know.
man.
That's what it is. I fuck with Vori heavy. The Young Ro he get better every song. I'll give him that. The young boy from Florida just ain't. I don't know. Outside of Kodak, I can't really get with nobody from the Florida scene of music. I don't know why.
Outside of who?
Kodak.
And Rod Wave?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
wait. Oh yeah, he's
From Florida.
He's from Florida, bro.
Oh, he made great music, man. He made great music. But yeah, no, he got DC. He got the talent is there to do something.
I don't know how he could mess it up.
All right, so not
He don't
getting behind them as much as Ross.
Because Ross,
Ross
was borderline Dickie.
What with me?
Matter of fact, if I feel like that's the reason MMG really broke up,
Because of Ross
because he paid so much attention to Meek
and Wale
and Wale.
and Gunplay to a degree.
Gunplay ain't make it. Pill ain't make it. Stolly ain't make it.
Right.
Omarion came over there, ain't make it.
Yeah, he let Marion wanted to go and he fizzed out.
So it's like if you paying all that like in Meek's case, if Meek is paying all this attention to Vori and Core,
Mm-hmm.
the other two, that's probably a way he can mess it up. If he put all his coins into them,
I don't think so though. Because think about it though, Jay didn't do the same for Rockefeller.
What you mean?
He didn't. Well, Dame did more of the groundwork and getting behind young Chris and Eve, Beans, Freeway. Who else is on Rockefeller? Was Petey Craig on Rockefeller?
All of them was.
The whole state properties on and Memphis Bleak.
But
Dame
everybody
did all,
you name.
but I'm talking about like the main artists, the big artists out that oversees all that outside of Dame at that time.
But
He
you
didn't really
talking
get
about-
behind him like that.
right, and look at how
Like in the public.
and look at how all of them turned out.
I feel
Only one that's successful out of the artists is Bleak, because Bleak stayed under Jay,
right,
and so
which was the smart idea.
which was the smart idea.
Well, young
But-
Chris stayed under J too. He did. He just said that on the Meth Alpha
Yeah,
podcast.
but at the end of the day, I feel like when you put all of your investment, your time, your artist development, like we was talking about earlier, when you put all that into one artist, you're gonna get it in MMG. You're gonna get Wale, who's dope, but Wale is a little different anyway, because he like his personality keeps him from where he could be.
You think so?
Yeah, a lot of people just don't mix with Wale. So I think Wale's personality kept him from where he's supposed to be. I think Meek he benefited from everybody messing with him for a long ass time.
I think Meek just needed his foot to get in the industry door.
That's it.
That's all.
I knew he wasn't gonna stay with MMG
He had that-
long.
No,
anyway.
I thought he was. I ain't gonna lie.
No, he
to you.
carried
had to work
MMG.
ethic.
That's what I thought he was gonna
He
say.
carried MMG because at the Ross, what album was that? God damn, what was that?
Whenever that album,
Mastermind.
all of them,
All of them was hot.
all of them, and it was because Meek.
Oh,
Saying.
chill out. J. Cole had a crazy verse on one of them joints. Don't do
But
that.
Meek
We ain't
carried
doing that.
carried that label.
No, he did.
Carried that label.
Wale had a run too for a minute, but Meek really did carry
He
MMG.
carried
Yeah.
that label, dog.
Yeah, for sure. So what? They not a label no more? I mean, well, of course they a label.
It's a label, but Meek
They ain't got
is
nobody
Meek
that-
is
Meek and
is
Ross
Rock-
just got back cool.
Yeah.
I don't think it was never no beef between them two.
It was beef, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you what
I want
when Meek said
beef.
It wasn't like crazy
but
beef.
it's business though.
It's
That
business at the end of the
right,
day.
that's
so
what
it's
it was.
probably one
When-
of those like
when Meek was trying to get out that
Something like that,
MMG deal earlier, a year ago, whatever, a year and a half ago, it wasn't on Ross to let him go. MMG's under Atlantic.
Right.
So if Atlantic don't want to let you go at the time because you making them so much money, like he said, he made over the Going Bad record with Drake made, he said 11 million, and he only seen $1 million from it.
Right.
If you making me money, I'm not letting you go no time soon.
Right.
And that's why I think everybody was like Meek album flop. The Expensive Pain, it did 30,000 first week. I would call that a flop, especially for
I
me.
ain't even gonna lie. I'm the type that got see. I'm the type that
Your
got
career
see
fall
numbers.
off?
No, I gotta see people fall off, and I gotta see the numbers for myself because there's powers that be that been putting out tabloids saying certain things flop to have us thinking things flop that didn't.
Flop.
I mean, because his numbers probably really is crazy because out of all the stuff Meek still was doing, I'm pretty sure his streams and all that still was driving
And
up.
that's
And he got into the art game with that.
art game. You sitting
You
next to
feel
him.
me?
You
So-
hanging out with Michael Rubin, Robert
so it's
Kraft,
like, you
billionaires.
know, I mean, I think whatever a flop is always measured by your biggest album. So
Right.
if that was Meek's first album, they would be hype as crap.
I think
like,
it's
yo,
because not even that though. I think it's because Expensive Pain was coming off
Championships.
championships. That's his
yeah,
biggest.
and championships went crazy.
I can't
the
even say
Eagles
I can't
and
even
all
say
that.
championships is his big album because his first week numbers for that wasn't bigger than the one with the second one that had Nicki and Chris Brown and Weeknd on there.
Championships still his best
This
album.
is his best project, but number wise, it was Dreams Worth More Than Money album.
But I mean, you got Nicki.
You got
So
two
who's the
songs-
most
two songs with
consistent
Chris
besides Drake? Who's the most consistent
J.
with
Cole
the
and
album?
J.
Kendrick.
Cole and Kendrick. I think.
Brown. Big Sean was there at
I
one
agree.
point. Then he just said who?
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, Future too. Future too.
I don't know why you hate Kendrick and J. Cole. I don't
Oh,
understand.
why you
that.
don't like? I can
Well,
understand why you don't like
simplicity is
Kendrick.
key. It's key. That's probably what it is. I enjoy the complexity. Feel me? But I understand.
But why you don't like Cole though? But why? Okay.
And Cole don't even
Yeah,
rap
so-
like what you think Kendrick do all the time.
I feel
Trying
like
to get in
that
his
when
car.
J. Cole was on a feature. For some odd reason, he cooked features though.
What? Nah, you sleeping. He got better. The one with 21 Savage is head and shoulders better than that. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, those three.
So who else? Who else is very consistent? Right
Future.
now?
Future,
Baby,
Yeah.
Dirt,
Kodak.
Kodak.
Yo, Dirk progress really shocked me. Like I
He
really
did come
knew
out
he
nowhere,
was
I ain't
gonna be
lie to you.
good, but I didn't know he was gonna do what he doing now.
Yeah.
Like dang,
It's him and Baby era.
big shout out to him.
It's him
For
and
sure.
Baby era. I know
sure.
that next project with the whole breakup.
It's Lil Russell
gonna be
era.
Crazy.
I
So who?
gotta get tapped in with Lil Russell.
He hot. The boy from Cali, right?
Yeah,
Listen to Blast.
Yeah.
Glass is the goat.
Hot.
He the
Yeah.
That
next.
boy's a problem.
He the goat.
He's
His,
the
yo,
issue.
his
Go.
concert was all that last summer.
Oh, you went?
Yeah. it was
Oh,
all that.
man.
It was
I
at
just
the,
started
T-
listening
it was
to
at the
him.
TLA.
Yeah.
Man,
I
dope.
just started listening to him, and I say like he is the next Nate Dogg in a sense.
Think
like,
so?
He just
His style.
yeah, his style.
Nah,
He
His
got
style,
like
man.
he's like
Like
the
Thug. but
epitome
come
of
out with
West
that-
Coast.
Yeah.
Like he got that West
He
Coast
just got
sound.
that. Yeah.
The
And
rim
what
shot,
he did on
the
Kendrick
little-
album, I was like shocked
Yeah.
to hold your weight like that on a K-Dot album because K-Dot only dropped once every 3-4 years.
3-4 years.
But he gonna show love.
That's
to the
why
West Coast
Kendrick the
niggas.
They
best.
do.
The reason Kendrick the best is not because of like a lot of
lyrical
things. It's not
play.
because of playtime. Like it's not because of how much people want to play his stuff. It's like so many elements. It's like the boys in the Pimp a Butterfly is in the Harvard archives.
Right.
Like rappers just don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I like Tory. It's messed up what he going through, but sonically, Tory.
Oh, that boy's an issue.
Tory is
He's a problem.
If it-
bro.
man.
If it
No
wasn't for the situation, I think we would have got the Drake and Tory project before Drake and 21 project.
I don't know.
Oh
'cause
no
Drake and
no no
21
no
joint surprised me.
no.
I think we would have got
No.
that first.
You
Well,
got-
no, then again, no,
Drake
you
was
you
not
right.
gonna do no. he wasn't gonna do no collab with Tory.
I keep telling this man, Drake is
Tory.
not going to do anything with anybody that could compete.
Yeah, like
He's
he
not-
will, but he won't. You feel me? Like he did the collab with Future. It's not that Future can't compete.
He got a whole
but it's
different
just
audience.
Like, yeah, it's a
so
whole
it won't
different-
even never touch him.
Tory
Now,
got a different
No,
audience.
look,
from Drake.
Tory, they both from Canada.
Right.
They
Yeah.
both had quote unquote beef.
Mm-hmm.
Them-
And they got they make the same kind of music.
They both do the singing, rapping.
Right.
You feel me? That's a conflict of interest.
He's not going to do anything with any. He's not going to do
this-
nothing with Jay-Z.
Jay
He's not
going
going
to
to do. He's not going to do a whole project with Cole or Kendrick because that's going to put
Yeah.
food to the argument.
I think we get a J. Cole and Drake project
You
before
will,
they
you will
both walk
never
away.
get it, bro. Not from Drake.
Alright.
Who know? I don't know. Drake, the type that would do it if enough fans is saying that he ain't gonna do it because Kendrick might do it with him. Like he gonna be like, "What? Let me show you." Like I feel like Drake would be like,
Well, the Drake and Future album only really happened faster than sooner because of the beef with Meek. Because Meek and Future had an album in the works during that time. They made
With
that
the
album.
time,
They made that
be
album.
alive.
Yeah, they made that album in a week. They said in that vault.
I think Drake, and we gonna get into the interview with Lil Yachty that Drake just did. But I think Drake is at a point now where he's more calculated than anything.
"You can clearly, yes."
I wonder where
Everything
he learned
he
that
do-
from.
Everything that he does, he thinks it all the way through before he do it. So that's why I said he will never do a collab.
Like for example,
he'll do a collab with Bryson Tiller before he do a collab with anybody else.
Yeah, especially because Tory is really a conflict of interest. Tory already was saying he better than Drake, and it's still an argument of who makes better songs. Like who they both really is neck and neck. Is the only difference is the overround branding and where Drake's been and all of that type stuff. But
Yeah, Drake got a lot more time in the game than Tory on a bigger scale, and you could brand Drake like
easier,
anywhere.
Yeah.
Drake don't got no. Well, he do got tattoos now, but he got calculated tattoos. Like it's not just a bunch of stuff.
Steph
like
Curry, Kevin Durant. Like,
yeah.
Leo,
So-
he got his mom initials on his face
yeah.
recently.
So it's
like-
different.
and he did it over time. He ain't just come out and try to. You feel what I'm saying? And
Right.
so if he was to actually do a project with Tory, it's gonna prove how advanced Tory is lyrically and sonically. And if Tory outdo him on song,
But
the
then
song,
that
and that
goes
put
back.
pressure on his
that's
legacy.
gonna be like, bro, how you the
But that
best?
goes
And
back-
Tory come.
That goes back to when
Hey,
you was
could-
talking about Jay not wanting to do a collab album with Drake.
Yes.
It's going to bring the best out of Drake, which was going to make Jay to really tap into what
It's
we know
not-
I
Jay
ain't gonna.
is.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Now it depends on what sound they going with because I would see like Drake don't got nothing to worry about because Drake know how to make. He know how to keep it lyrical and keep that new sonic.
He could adapt to anybody's sound.
So it's like I don't know, man. Cause Jay-Z is my favorite rapper, but I think cause Jay-Z did the collab project with Jay Electronica. So it's like how you do it with Jay Electronica, but you ain't want to do it with Drake. So some people would say, well, you worrying about Drake getting over on you on songs.
That's what I think it
'Cause you
is.
did it with Jay Electronica.
Jay's a little sensitive when it comes to his career. It's
That's
proven.
cool. It's your art. You
A lot of artists is art,
You a
bro.
lot.
You think he says it? What you mean?
Like
And it's
I'm
like
sensitive about my shit.
yeah, like what
See.
like the negative stuff impacts or like the questions people will have about my career, like my artwork stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I would agree.
Yeah.
'Cause the way
All artists are. Like I said, he's still upset about the Nas thing.
Yeah. Because people was actually saying that Nas got off on him.
He did. He won that battle.
And so why wouldn't I be sensitive about it 20 years later?
Nas won that.
Knowing good and well I'm more relevant than Nas is. Now. Right at this moment. I'm more relevant than Nas. And you saying that he got me 20 years ago.
I think that's up for debate right
And
now.
guess what? Baby Boy signed to me. So every time he drops something,
you're right.
I make money.
Nas just said, I was ready to call Jay and say, let's keep this going. And he just said, that rappers from my era don't motivate me no more. Which he was really talking about that God Did verse, which I think is the most overrated Jay verse of his catalog.
Come on,
Okay.
I don't know if he was talking about that.
It
It's so
was-
much stuff they
do you-
call
do you
rap
think-
nowadays
do you
that
think-
probably made him unmotivated.
Do you think Jay verse was better than Wayne verse on there because it was longer? Because
Yeah,
Wayne was
better.
just because before his verse went off, he was just getting started,
yeah.
and I think Khaled dropped the ball on that song.
I don't
It's
know how
not
you
that
drop
he-
a ball.
You take
he
Ross
didn't drop-
off and you let Wayne and Hove go for added 4
Now,
minutes, 3 minutes
Ross
apiece.
should. Yeah, I don't understand, especially with that boss talk. Yo, imagine if Nipsey Hussle was here and he was on there.
I don't think Ross get on that song. I think it's Nipsey, Wayne, and Hove on there.
R.I.P. Nip.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's switch topics real quick. Y'all think social media is an addiction
Yeah, by far.
in a good way, in a bad way, or just in a negative way?
Both, but
More bad.
depending on it's more bad depending on the target audience we talk about that is really affecting. Yeah, it's more bad. Like I watch social media create so much fake confidence in people and
fake conflict.
Yeah, especially man, it's like it's socially engineered us to continue to be against each other or not like ourselves, and it's just really brainwashing in a sense. So yeah, I would say social media got an ugly effect, and it's an addiction, and I don't think that it gotta be bad, but it's just sometimes people can take tools and use it to build the wrong thing.
All right.
And you said exactly what I was going to say. I don't think there's nothing wrong with social media. I think it's the people that's using it. Just like I don't think there's nothing wrong with guns, but it's the people that's shooting them.
You right about that?
So it's like at the end of the day, it's like like you said, you seen social media create fake
Conflict
and stuff. I've seen social media build people and also tear them down.
Right.
So it's like if it depends on what you use in social media for. If you on there genuinely trying to get to know people, if you on there trying to network, if you on there to be like how old people is and just really just want to post pictures up, I don't think social media is wrong.
That's Facebook now.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But when you get on there, you trying to show the dollars you got, you trying to show the guns you got, you talking back and forth.
Cops is on all that. I wish people understand that.
This generation don't care about that, bro. This generation is on a whole different type
Is
of
that
wave,
to a
bro.
lack of leadership?
That, and they literally just don't care because they don't care about the leaders that they actually do have. So those leaders don't even have the power that you would want your leaders to have.
Yeah, even when
Like we the old heads, they will shoot us in a second. They don't care.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So leaders to these young boys that
Even
don't
when
matter.
It ain't no leaders no more.
When Meek had that issue on Twitter when he said, "Yo, I would pay y'all a certain," I forgot how much he was willing to pay him if y'all stop like the beefs and all that. Like I would sign y'all and shit like that.
And listening to them young boys, I agree with them.
What you mean?
Their whole thing to Meek was, how can you pay us? How can you pay us bread when we lost niggas over this? Like we can't get them niggas back for $5,000, $5 million. So it's like I think.
Do you see Meek's side of that though?
I absolutely understand his side because I'm older.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand Meek is just trying to help his community, trying to put young boys in position.
Right.
But when you telling these young boys to stop beefing, that's when they like, nigga. Now, do I agree with the young boys? No, I agree with Meek. I'm on Meek's side, but I totally understand what the young boys are saying. Because they live this shit every day.
Meek lived it too when he was trying to come up.
He's so removed from that shit. Like, it was news 2 nights ago when he was in South Philly. And he was rapping on the street. Rapping songs that's been on the Championships album. And he was in front of the phone rapping, had 40 niggas behind him. That was news because he don't really be down there like that. He's so far from that shit.
He said in an interview one time a little while ago that when he is in the city, like he don't post until like he's like removed from that area.
As he should.
Which I think is like
learn from other niggas' fuck ups. You seen Meek get smoked. I mean, you seen Nipsey get smoked.
Chinks Jugs got
all them
smoked
niggas got smoked
in New York.
they hood.
Jay ain't been back to
Jay
ain't been back to Marcy Projects, and I don't even know
Jay
how
too
long.
old for that.
Oh, he
shit.
own them projects?
I think he do.
Yeah,
I think he do.
I think
too
he
old
owned.
for
But I
that.
think he owned this project since he was back doing his.
As he should, bro. As he should.
Which he talked about on 444. You know, take your drug money.
Hey, good
Yeah,
jewels.
nah,
Good jewels.
great
I just don't
jewels.
care about it at 22. I'm just saying. Like,
Nah.
all that makes sense. That's good stuff to go by. I want to be able to own the block that I'm standing on. I want to do all that. All that is important.
Black
but it's
Youngster
not going
own
to
it.
get
Black
to me
Youngster
at
own his
22.
neighborhood too. Black youngster own his neighborhood too that he grew up in.
That's dope.
Houses and stuff like that.
But don't rap to me about that thinking I'm gonna listen to
well,
you.
youngster ain't rapping that. About
Like,
it.
don't
I don't think Jay wanted. You know, I don't think he cared if the younger generation listen to him. Like that's not his target audience with his music anyway.
Yeah, well, most of his target audience now is grown more than his age or close to his age. So, right about that. What we got? Quick, NBA takes real quick.
No NBA takes.
You said who? Oh yeah. Listen, man. I purchased my tickets next week for Dreamville Fest, April 1st and the 2nd, North Carolina. Listen, man, this is a once in a lifetime chance. You get to see two of the greatest artists who I think is top 5 in my top 5 of all time. J. Cole and Drake perform. You got Dirk, got Summer Walker, you got Ari Lennox, Burna Boy, get a ticket on Onk Tab. I'm gonna think about
as
that.
you ain't say CP tab.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about that.
That's all that matters.
I'm gonna think about that. But no, man, the lineup was announced yesterday. Yeah, yesterday they posted it. Dreamville and J. Cole. So I don't know. You going?
No.
No.
I'm not connected enough to get backstage. So
Yes,
I probably ain't go. The big crowds. I mean, I'm used to big crowds, but it's like I don't know. Like I remember 2-3 years
You
ago.
just do
Made in
Made in America.
But I'm talking before I got access, like backstage, like 2 years ago when I was in the crowd. It wasn't a fight, but
Just too much.
it was just too much going on, and then you know I couldn't even see. Like people would have people on their shoulders, and I'm like, man, you can still enjoy. You can still enjoy it, but you know, I don't know. I prefer to just be because I don't know. I really like to go to just network. I'm just conditioned that way now. It's just
I ain't
like,
gonna lie. I was looking at the tickets.
But the Roots picnic this year look like it's gonna be
That
pretty
joint be
good.
crazy.
Yeah,
State
it
property
do.
reunion. That's all I want to see. A lot to
You
you.
ain't go to the
I'm a state
concert
property.
last week.
I'm a state property baby.
You ain't go to their concert last week.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I should have went. They going you know what? It's a free concert tonight. When I state property, well, it's Freeway and Beanie Siegel. They performing tonight at the Met.
I would want to see State
From my
Property, but I
understanding,
just
they
know
free. It's free to get in.
I just know Beans ain't gonna sound the same, man.
Hey,
About that surgery and all that.
it is what it is.
No, but I don't think nobody going to see Beans be A1. They going to see Beans.
I don't know, man. Cause
It's not like
and he really the same dick. Like he
No,
really
he
the same.
that's
nigga,
your
though.
family, so I know you know more
He
than
the
you
same
know more
nigga.
than me. But I'm just
He
saying,
just
but
sound
like
funny.
from that's what I'm saying. Like it's hard for me to listen to him in the interview because it's like we grew up on Beans and State Property, Rockefeller.
You don't have the license to talk like that,
That's what
man.
I'm saying, man. I don't really want to hear him like that, man.
He the same nigga. He
don't,
just
man.
sound different. That's
You coming
all.
to Dreamville?
He a
Fest?
legend, man.
I want to.
Big
I
shout
ain't
out to
gonna lie.
Beans.
Big shot, man.
No, if,
Big shout out to Beans, Freeway.
All of them.
Like,
All of
man,
them. If it wasn't for me, Beans
Jill
would be-
Scott,
I'm on the track with Freeway too.
Oh shit.
you holding that in the tuck.
Yeah, I ain't even get to hear it yet.
Oh,
But
he
it's
got
his.
he got the file.
No, we a part of this production that
They got the file.
that's a part of. They got different artists all on this one joint.
All right.
Stay tuned for that. That's about to be crazy.
Here's a
Mm.
question. Do you think all the Philly artists could come together on one tape?
No.
Nope.
I would love for it to happen, but no.
You
I
talking about
don't
the
see it.
mainstream, or you talking about
You talk about the main, like
Just
the
the
main
mainstream
names,
niggas,
right? Yeah.
that could? I believe it could happen.
Well, no, because the mainstream. I mean,
So who would be the mainstream? Meek,
Meat, Beans.
Meek.
Meek, all the state property.
Then that's already a no. Meek
Well,
not gonna get on the song. With
Yeah,
Beans,
cause nah. That
Are they still not cool?
no.
I ain't even
It's-
saying because of
it's-
that, but I'm just saying because
I think it's more so. It would be more of a. I believe Meat could amend.
it's a whole time. Yeah,
Time
the
frame
era's
and all
so
that.
different that it's like Lil Uzi gonna get on the song with.
See, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
agree with that
right.
though, cause he was right at Bean. I mean, he was right at Meek.
Beans.
Yeah.
No,
when they
but
had they beef.
when they had that
for sure.
it shouldn't
He was
even.
right
It
at me.
should have never been. I understood
That's why
both
I say I don't
sides,
think
but-
I don't think we'll ever
Lot
see
of
the
street
city
politics.
come together. It's
No,
too,
but I think
too much conflict of interest.
where Meek is at now
yeah.
and where Beans at is now.
Meek
they
gonna feel
could.
like
They
he-
can, no. They can amend it. For they family. they could amend that relationship if it's still like a little issue tension there between each other, which I don't think it is because on what I know on a personal level between them two camps. But I think it would be more of an issue from the label sides because Freeway is still signed. He signed to somebody.
He's just
he what's his name?
The major at Rock Nation.
Is he? Yeah, I think he managed by Rock.
He not signed to nobody.
He not.
Mm-mm.
Oh well, I know Meek is managed by Rock Nation. I think he's fully independent now, and all his projects is going to like my mixtapes and YouTube and SoundCloud and shit like that. What Meek is trying to do now, which I applaud him for, is not try to put his music on streaming services so they can eat off of the artists and shit like that, which I think is dope. But
Very smart.
yeah, Meek would have to be the one to make that happen between Meek, DC. Would you put Will Smith on that?
No. Why you love yourself some Will Smith? No.
Yo, you see all the mainstream artists.
He's not mainstream artist. He ain't been a mainstream artist in 25 years.
You'd be surprised. Will might be able to get a booth, give you a quick 16, man.
No. What I'm saying, what I would want to see, I would want to see
Meek, State Property, and
State
Uzi.
Property. Uzi could do a chorus on something.
Cool.
Damn, I was about to say PNB Rock.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Rock.
Rock, man.
Cause
Cause he'd have been perfect to do the course.
Yep.
Yeah, because he got a
But
song
now,
released
you know,
now.
it's tour, and we got Too Rare. It's like, it's too
Listen,
many
man,
different-
shout out to Tori, yo.
That's what
No, I'm not saying on a
is.
song. I'm saying on an album. Like
everybody,
on
like a
just-
Philly compilation
Yeah,
album.
Philly comp.
Yeah, that could happen.
That would be hot. Yo,
'Cause
that
now
would
you said-
really be hot.
I
yo.
would want to.
I would really
hear
enjoy
that.
seeing
Well,
that.
how you send other artists' beats and stuff like email, or would you rather be in a booth with them and make the songs happen?
What you mean?
Like when you collab with an artist, you rather be in a booth or would you rather do the back and forth like emails and shit like that?
Either or works for me, honestly. Like,
What you feel is like more authentic and better for like the project and the song? Is
it's
it
better
being in a booth?
Yeah, when we together, you feel me? That's because we can bounce ideas. But sometimes you might got the right person who got the song that's just creative and got the good concept and can send it to everybody. Like, look, I just put the verse or the hook, go off this vibe, and you know, if you're dealing with professional musicians, they know how to make sure that shit hot.
No,
I mean, like,
I
so.
won't be in the studio.
But I would say being in the studio is better. It's more comfortable. It's fun. It's a vibe. I was in the studio last night. It's crazy. I was in the studio yesterday, and we was working on that song. Like it's big shout out to Jeff Brown. He's about to be the next mayor of Philadelphia. I want to give a shout out to Jeff Brown because he be connecting me heavy, and I got some great things that I'm about to do for the creative arts and for the creative artists and the different creatives and the musicians here with his support and the mayoral support
Congrats,
to
bro.
put some
Real
stuff
shit.
together. So, but yeah, you know, so I'm gonna continue to help build with other individuals that's doing this type of stuff. Like even these podcasts, I want to be able to help anybody. Like no matter if you up there or down there, like
was
it's
just
some way
about
I'm
to
gonna connect somebody up there or down there. We gonna
Just
go
about
from
to
there.
ask you. Go.
So when you said that you was looking to help artists, so what are you looking for in the artist that you are trying to help?
Somebody with a work ethic. For real, that's really what it boils down to.
A work ethic or a passion to really make something to make, cause
yeah, I like that.
I'm
like that better.
I'm the friend that get on pissed off at my friends, cause they're my brothers and my family, like with their potential and shit that they got for their craft, and they not doing. I feel as though it's not doing enough.
Yeah.
I know everybody got life shit, but it's like when I see that you got enough time for some bullshit, you could have been taking that time this day for your craft.
Yeah.
Cause like, and I'm somebody that get on myself about that.
Yeah.
But a lot of people is like, they say they want to do something, but their passion or the fire for it is not there 100%.
Yeah.
And that's the shit that be pissing me. That's like shit. Like I gotta step away from you because it's like, yo, you on bullshit.
Facts.
And that's why I fight. That goes back to our conversation about the Beans and Jay shit, the courtroom shit. Like I understand why you was upset because Jay got there and just told the truth. Like, no, I'm not about to watch him while I'm on tour. But at the same time, I feel as though if Jay would agree and try to really take Beans back underneath the wing, I don't think Jay get to where he at today.
I don't
agree.
think that's true.
Thank you.
I don't think he get where he at today.
You talk about Jay-Z?
What do Beans got to do with Jay-Z's
Bro.
success?
How much?
I mean, it played a big part. You feel me? Like, cause for them higher ups to rock with Jay the way they did, he had a good proof of concept of finding talent, being around talent, finding the next
Right.
hottest thing.
But when
And Philly, the whole
negativity,
major figure, the whole major figures, the whole state properly, like
Right.
he knew where it was hot at. So when he worked with us, I worked with somebody that blew up as big as beans, you
Right.
know. Then he looks more like a genius. So I would say like he gave him a lot of leverage. But I say, man, Jay, it's just
I'm
like
not
somebody
talking-
said that if Big was here, then Jay wouldn't be who he is.
yeah,
It's
I've
like,
been left that conversation a long time ago.
Yeah.
That shit, man.
Jay-Z
They was coming up at the same time.
he's
Biggie
great
just,
at what he do.
Biggie had Puff at the time, for real, we being honest. That's what really was the difference back then. Biggie had Puff and was able to get on a bigger scale and shit when Jay was coming up at the same
I
time.
don't agree with that, but all right.
What, back then? Who did Jay have in his corner?
Jay don't even rap the same way he
Yeah,
did in
so-
I
'96.
understand that, but I'm saying at that time, a lot of them cats that was around Big and Jay, especially when they had their battle or the case may be, they was giving Jay his flowers back then. But I'm saying, like, from a musical level in the industry,
Jay-Z could always
Big
rap.
I understand that. I'm saying
about
Big
the exact-
had Jay. I mean,
He had
Big
Diddy.
had Diddy to get in on a music,
But-
like on the industry level, a bigger scale than Jay on musically. That's what I'm saying.
So
That
what
was
do
the
you,
only difference between the two back then.
so you saying
So
what
he said
if,
Jay ain't had nobody.
No, I'm saying if
Like-
Jay had a Diddy in his corner back then,
I
if
mean, he
anybody
had
had a
Jazz,
Diddy
though.
in the corner?
that's the only point I'm making. That's why I don't never believe that
Let's
if
see.
Biggie was here, Jay wouldn't be who he is today. I don't believe it.
Yeah, cause Jay was gonna get there regardless.
Regardless,
I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with that point. I just was trying to figure out what you were saying, because at the end of the day, Jay did it really on his own, for real. So I can understand he didn't do it independently,
no.
but he did it. He did it on his own.
I don't know too many successful independent artists. Even the artists that's independent, they got distribution deals from labels.
Russ, I don't think Russ do. I think Russ all the way independent.
He did it.
And you still independent though.
Before he got booked, he was independent.
He
But
just got independent.
Tory,
though.
yeah, Tory did have a machine.
That year when he had
I
quarantine
still
radio.
give them credit. I still give artists credit for
Hell
doing
yeah,
it
for sure.
independently because it's not easy to negotiate yourself into an independent deal with a major label. So
Especially
that
if you
right
don't know
there
the
alone,
terms and the numbers and all that.
yeah, that alone is like, you know what, you get credit if you still an independent
Figure it
artist
out.
and you got a distribution. You know, I mean, it's not bad.
Do you laugh at artists for signing 360 deals? Because Pusha laughed at Drake for signing that 360 deal, and now
Yeah, now Drake is who he is. It really depends who you. I don't think. I don't. All right, put it like this. I don't think. I think a deal like that, a person like a Drake can capitalize off of, because Drake is tactical.
considered a hybrid. and shit like
He's tactical. You know, he
And I think
thinks.
that. You got Wayne,
Now, if
who's the biggest artist at that time, sign you.
Now, if you take any rapper, any of these young people, any young rapper that might like, you know, really be doing like lean, smoke a whole lot, like.
Mhm.
And they take a 360 deal, I don't think that's smart for them.
Right.
But somebody who clear-headed, clear-minded, and really, like, have a strategy, you know, like, I don't think Drake
plan.
went on the
But I
grassy
think-
for nothing. I think Drake knew he was going to rap a long time. He just, like, I'm just waiting for the right time.
And I think
Waiting for
having
the right
having
time.
Wayne like to back
Then he
you,
got walked in. You feel me? So it's
yeah.
like, he was going to live up to the hype to get the numbers regardless, you know. So, you know, but honestly, them 360 deals, me personally, I don't think nobody should take them. I think that they're full of shit, and I think it's super horrible that, you know, these contracts in this industry have been doing this to artists for so long, and people just, like, it's just normal to them. It's just like, yo, you got to fuck up. I'm getting a piece of everything that you built, and that shit don't make sense to me.
My last question on this. Say if a what if story, if the major artists in the game right now walked away from like go fully independent, you think it would cripple the music industry?
Yeah, it cripple every level of entertainment where it's like black artists, that of course as we talk about the most talented, wherever the most talent is at, if they all just got up and said I'm done, of course
'Cause I think-
economically that's going.
I think if you take
Yeah.
away because Jay I don't know if he signed to anything. I
Because
don't-
Jay boycotted the Super Bowl was not the place to the Super Bowl was not the thing to watch at one point. I forgot.
the Grammys wasn't a thing to watch
Yeah,
at one point.
until they
but
got Jay
yeah,
got
when you call me up and say I need you and your wife front row, now my wife got to walk away with 3-4 awards in it
yeah,
every year.
and then now the
Negotiating
Super Bowl is the thing to
skills.
watch. You know?
Bro, I think that's corny on Jay part.
Negotiating skills.
I think it's corny because you taking away from the artists that who already probably had the better project and song that year, their award away. Because Beyonce is walking away with awards she shouldn't have won. Don't kill me, Beehive. I love you. I love B, but I just think that's corny in a sense.
No, I don't. Man,
I think that's corny in a sense, bro.
I get so you. I
You
get what
saying
you're
it's not
saying,
fair.
though.
Yeah,
I
it's
get what
not.
you're saying,
It's not fair. It's
Say
not
that.
corny.
It's not corny.
It's not fair. That's
you
what I
like, at least
Beehive.
create
It's
it,
Did
not
what you
fair.
negotiate.
So more so like
I
at
think
least
that's not
create
fair.
another 5 awards. So we
Yeah,
can get some
for the
more
artists that really need to, because
'Cause
you see it every year. Like Macklemore won a Grammy over Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole in the same year. How the fuck does that happen?
I'm about to tell you this. I mean, look, man. Shout out to the Grammy committee. I don't necessarily.
We gotta make it to the
Think-
podcast Grammys.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think it's like when somebody create a certain infrastructure, we can't get mad that infrastructure don't carry it the way we want it to carry it.
Exactly.
Agreed. I
'cause
think we need to make our own.
Because it all just trickle down to like its courses levels, but we can start our own, award show.
But
or
ain't
something.
that what
And
BET
just some
Awards
people
is?
can be like,
Yeah,
Ain't
but
that- ain't that what the hip-hop-
that's another issue too, because our big stars don't go to them no more.
Yeah.
Which
Wonder
I
why.
think is bad.
Wonder why.
I don't know.
we
That's a
might
good
need
question.
some more. I don't know. It probably needs some more ideas. I think everything is looking for the right idea to catapult it back up. Like if somebody came with the right idea for
Because that was what the Oscars when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock,
Mhm.
and the viewership was down for years, and then he smacked Chris
Now it
Rock.
just-
Now it was boom.
As it should.
yo,
As it should.
whoa, crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to West Philly Will. You know what I mean? I don't blame him.
Yo.
Oh
I don't
man.
blame him.
Man.
Any quick takes before we got there, man? What time is it, G? 6. Oh, we got time. Oh, the Drake and you saw the Drake and Yachty interview?
No.
You saw it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you think? You think he really about to walk away?
No. Drake not going nowhere. Drake not going.
Wait, Lil Yachty, you don't like Lil Yachty?
Like we just was talking about, bro. Like Drake he too calculated with this shit, bro. Like he was talking about what he said on
Nigga said relate to
Views.
girls with big boobs. I was cracking the fuck.
Like
up.
he was talking about what he said on Views. One of them songs, he was like, "I'm gonna retire at 35." That nigga not retiring no time soon. That nigga 36.
Yeah.
He ain't
Just
still
gave-
at the top of his game.
Just gave us. I think he just gave us her loss.
Yeah, like at from what I got from the interview was just how calculated he is, how he really think things through.
in the
like-
see future.
No,
See
not
little
not
future.
about seeing the future. He just think things through. Like even the questions even the way he was answering the questions, he would take a pause.
think.
And Yachty, his man's, he's super
Mhm.
comfortable with Yachty, but he
Right.
need to watch what he say. Why? You Drake.
Yeah, he's very tactical.
But he's everything that he does, he thinks it through. That's why if you hear him say anything about anybody, and he sneak diss anybody in a song, he meant that shit. He
learned
meant that shit.
He learned that from the
See,
guy
me, if it's
that dropped.
smoke,
What
just
Blueprint
unleash
come
it.
out in '96?
Yeah, he meant that shit though.
Learned it from the best.
Jumbotron popping that really is a fire song.
Everything, bro.
How did you feel about the
Like,
project overall?
I like all Drake projects. Like
Even
ain't none
even the honestly, never mind.
That's the only time he missed.
None of see.
And technically, that wasn't a miss. That just wasn't for us.
That's what I'm saying. Like Drake don't.
He don't miss.
That's why I said like this is what human beings do. Like we measure people off their greatest shit. Sometimes it's not fair. Like you feel me? Like some shit just so amazing is like, yo, like all right, he was A+ there, but his B+ is this, still this great. You feel me? So that's why I look at it, man. I try not to think too deep because, artists is sensitive about their shit. He probably like, bro, I get y'all these masterpieces, and y'all still trying to compare my shit to my first album.
because he think Drake got one classic album.
That's just
Think
me.
he got one?
I think he just got one.
Yeah, dang,
I think he got one.
that's scary.
So nothing
Why,
was the
though?
same.
You
Nothing
feel
was
me?
the same. Turned 10 years this year, so I don't know.
Why, though?
I think Take Care is his classic.
He don't count so far gone either.
I don't count So Far Gone. I think Views is like right there. Views is almost to me. Views is it.
Yeah.
But I think you laughing and it sounds dumb because you laughing behind me because of how the stature of Drake and how he just dropped hot music at the hot music. But you can have hot music.
He got some misses.
You can have but I'm saying you can have hot music that don't make it a classic. He has a whole lot of hot music.
No, why nothing was the same was a class? Why there's not a classic?
What, nothing was the same?
Yeah,
It's
I
10
don't-
years this year.
I think
never for
10 years don't got nothing to do with
No,
nothing. What that mean?
time frame and impact for me is what makes an album and
Nah,
replay value makes it
Yeah,
a classic for me.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. But I don't jump to nothing was the same. I go to views.
all right. So it's preference thing.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I
I
go to
respect
views.
it.
Jeezy, how many think he got?
He got a lot of hot songs.
Yo, you don't like Drake. You don't like
Drake
Kendrick,
come
you
out
don't
with
like
so
J.
many
Cole.
flows, man. You don't like Kanye?
How you don't like Drake and you love Kanye?
Because Kanye and Drake is two different people.
I agree with you said how like people would say like, oh, what the fuck is that? My beautiful dark fantasy. That was just something like I'm so creative. I can drop some shit right there.
Yeah, and then go over here.
Right over there.
Mm-hmm.
Drop this shit right here.
Cause what was that album with the Blink disc Kanye? I hate that album.
Yeezy.
Yeezy.
That was probably his worst one.
I think Yeezus was hot. St. Pablo. From going to Yeezus to St. Pablo, you like, oh shit.
Life of Pablo was great.
Now Yeezus wasn't as bad as it.
Donda
It just
was great.
It just was so dark that I think people didn't give it a chance. When you listen to Yeezus, you like, yo, this really was a solid body of work.
Going through that mental shit. I like that little 5 little album.
But Pablo came out before it. He might either.
I like all man. I'd be
I'm
bumping
mad I missed
Jesus
that
is
tour
king.
though.
Like
Yeah.
he make me like everything. I mean, Kanye is
He is a musical genius. Whether you like the boy or not outside of the studio, if you want to just keep it to complete music, sonically, that man is a genius, bro.
I don't. When do you ever hear me take away?
No, I'm not
from-
talking about you.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
thought
talking
you
about
was
you.
talking about me. I don't.
No, I'm talking about people.
Even with his personal shit now, I don't. I hope.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with
I know
nothing.
what Drake doing in his personal life. You like, I'm cool.
I mean, the whole world had a heart attack when they found out he was hot in the sun. Which I think is crazy. It's like, all right, if you really was a Drake fan, you knew you've been alluding to that he got his son these last couple projects.
why they feel like he was hiding his son. What if it's just like, yo, I got my kid. I already know what all of this attention and
No,
fame.
but when he
does
finally
to
showed
people
his son, though, he looked like his mom. Like,
mentally.
I would kind of like second guess that shit too.
Man, Drake's son did look like him. I think
First picture, like his
No, that first picture, you look
like
you
his
look
mom,
like his mother.
like Drake mom.
No, you look Drake mom. Yeah, I wasn't tripping about
he
it.
looked like Drake to me.
I wasn't
Come to
tripping
find
about
out,
the whole
it really
thing.
was Drake's son.
Right. I really wasn't tripping about it. I think what the problem was people was feeling like why we had to figure this out. We know who you sleep with.
But
You bring up girls that you sleep with in your songs, but you don't bring up your
Right,
son.
but my thing is,
I think that's what people.
if you really been listening to his music up
That
until that,
I ain't gonna lie, that sound like that's thorough. Like, I mean, I'm gonna talk about when I'm running my movie, but my personal family, like, you feel me?
like
I
feel,
don't care about
It's just like,
about the
yo,
whole person's life.
I feel like
don't
if you've
care.
been, I feel like if you've been listening to his music up until that point before Pusha T, like said it before he said it, he been
Right,
alluding
right,
to
right.
that he got a son,
So
he got a
been-
child,
yeah,
he just wasn't sure.
When?
He been alluding to it. He did it on Views.
What'd you say?
He did it on what's the tape that came out before Views or after Views?
What'd you say?
If you read this,
Time out though. Wait. How you know he had a kid in 2016?
when was this beef? 2018?
That little baby about 3-4 years old.
No, he not. Is
He like 4 years
he? What
old.
can't what?
He not no
Not if you reading this too late. That was like
think he was
2015. What was
I
when
think he
did
was
more
like
when did more
3.
life when did more life come out?
when
More Life came out.
Because Scorpion came out 2018.
2016 was when Views dropped. I remember that.
And More Life came out 2017.
I remember that. I was in my my Maxima. That joint dropped.
I was at that.
I remember that.
Was that Central Penn 2017?
More
Yeah.
Life came out 2017. Scorpion came out 2018.
Yeah. So
And that's when he was
the
talking about him.
The more, yeah, well, you went in debt about it in 2018 on the Scorpion project, but 2017 he alluded to it.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. 27. I'm
He 5.
he's 5 years old. So what's that?
No, we about to wrap it up. Any quick sports takes in the NBA world? Brian,
Talk about
listen,
what-
man. Lakers Nation. Look, the teams ahead of us is losing, so we still can make the fucking playoffs. But I think shut it down.
Them niggas is not good. I'm tired. The
You really
boy,
think we bad, yo?
y'all like
We 9 players deep, pause.
who what team? Y'all like a delusional fan base because y'all in LA. Y'all are terrible.
You really think we that bad of a team?
Yes.
Yeah. This is and the
Like,
CP
what?
show.
Come on, man.
coming
End
to
this
an
shit.
end,
Come
bro.
on, man.
We're really not that bad of a team,
Come
bro.
on, bro. Like,
Name the teams ahead of that's the standard
all
that's
them
really better
teams
than
is
us.
trash too. What
What,
are
in
you
the West?
talking about?
In the
Yeah.
West? Oh, anybody come out the East gonna win a champ.
All right, but I'm talking about them teams outside of the play. All
Boston-
y'all is trash.
The team I hate,
Y'all
Boston.
just battling who's the best of the trash.
Boston and the team I hate the most,
Niggas is
Boston.
it's terrible. We talking about the
Boston
Lakers
or the
all
Bucks.
time.
The Boston or the Bucks gonna win a
Damn,
championship.
Brian get hurt. They
honestly.
on the thing. Like,
You
don't
talking about
nobody
trash
care
like your
about
team
niggas.
is shit.
I'm not talking about my team. We talking about
Y'all
yours.
Spurs ain't been shit since '96.
My team is garbage.
98.
My team garbage.
All right,
But
watch how
the-
you speak on our fan base.
But listen,
What you
that's the
talking about?
difference, though. That's the difference. You'll get on Twitter every day
Time
and have
out,
this
time
false
out,
hope.
time out.
I don't got
it's
no
not-
hope.
It's not false hope. First of all,
I don't
when
got no
the
hope.
Standards is clearly like we got a chance to get into the playoffs or the play-in game. That's first and foremost. And when
That's
you win
terrible.
17 championships, nigga, you're not delusional. You know what your team and organization is capable of. You won 6.
You
Ain't
talking
been
about-
back to the finals since '98.
This man said we know.
Be careful.
This man said we know what our team is capable of. They don't even got the
Bro,
same owner that they had when they won chips. Who cares what your team is capable
The last
of?
name is the same. Fuck is you talking
Who,
about?
that don't mean they as smart as the dad.
It sure ain't.
Who
Sure the fuck
cares?
ain't.
Like-
I want Genie Bus to sell the team, but don't speak on us like we horrible.
Y'all are
we
trash.
not bad, bro.
And turn the
We
camera
not
on, bro. I'm
bad.
tired of talking about you.
Man.
They are ass.
Niggas be mad because they don't talk about the Bulls.
You don't have to. That's not the point.
That is the point. We in the Lakers are in the news whether we bad or good.
That was fun.
Bottom line. Listen, man, it's the Uncle CP show coming to a wrap. That was our quick sports tape to end it. My man Ed Brown came in and showed some love and all that.
For sure.
You, brother.
Big
CP
shout out to
is
the
here.
Uncle
You not
CP
here
show.
next episode, right?
Mm-mm.
CP be back in what, April?
Yeah.
April.
I
After
got-
I come back from
I got-
Dreamfest.